So, tiering is simple. We got trash, mid, average, above average, and generational. First on this list, because are they even all here? Holy shit. You know, if we're missing any, I'll just fucking...
Seems like it.
Yeah, they should be all here, alright. So, first up is the control group. So, in my opinion, control group is above average, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say above
Because,
average.
you got the warp pack, bro, which is absolutely, goated. I
Yeah.
think probably the
Cinema.
best. Yeah, the best. I'm honestly arguing generational, because the variable is really good. The, it has the warp pack. The armor passive as well is pretty decent if you, struggle. It's a pretty good armor passive if you struggle with, other shit. Oh, yeah. Forgot. Epoch's also good.
Oh, the Epoch.
Epoch is
Yeah,
also
that's
good.
right.
And the Laser Sentry, which the Laser Sentry's kind of iffy, but, you know.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
Yeah, it's not the most, it's not the most crazy thing, but yeah. Above average solid. So, Dust Devils.
Yeah.
I'd also put it above average. I'm arguing
Yeah.
generational there just because of the Coyote, but,
The harpoon gun.
Yeah. Oh, the harpoon gun's good too.
I love the harpoon gun.
The other good benefit of this is drip's good as well. You know, that should also be put into these. So drip's great. Like you said, the harpoon gun's good. Coyote's solid. I can't remember the armor passive, but as we said before,
I think it's resistant
great.
to storms or whatnot, right?
I can't remember.
That's one.
Oh, and the missile silo after the change is also really fun. So.
Oh my god, the missile silo! I really got to use that gun. I should use that more often. Oh my god.
You need to equip it more, dude. A lot of people don't like this warbond, but in my opinion, it is an average warbond. All right. A lot of people really don't like the pacifier, at all.
That one was solid.
The pacifier is not the greatest thing, especially not the Liberator Concussive. I believe got buffed up a little bit. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you know, it's still overall a really solid weapon, especially the fact it has medium pin.
I love the pacifier.
Yeah. The armor passive's good. It's nothing crazy. It's just a good all-around solid passive. The Arc Guard Dog is my favorite guard dog in the game, just because of friendly fire. It's honestly a really good warbond if you just like messing around. Honestly, the grenade launcher too got buffed.
A fun one.
The grenade launcher actually, I think it became more consistent. They buffed up the damage, but I think they
Oh yeah, what was it? The urchin?
No, the urchin. That's the grenade. The grenade is not that good, although it does have its niche uses against stuff like flesh mobs, where it's better than a stun grenade because it stuns it repeatedly. Halo, the Halo warbond. This is generational just because it's Halo.
Yeah, that's a given. It's just Halo. No way in hell.
Yeah, hell. Get it? The weapons aren't the greatest thing ever, although they do have their uses. They were pretty solid, at least to me. I don't think I ever really struggled using any of them other than the assault rifle having pretty trash mag capacity. And ammo economy too. They're garbage across the board for that. But, you know, the shotgun, as much as it's hated, is not nearly as egregious as people thought it was. I think the main reason why a lot of people didn't like it was because the Rupture Strain came out Rupture Strain was literally a few days after the Halo Warbond dropped, and that whole front, with the Warriors, it basically required you to run medium armor pen because from the front there's no real way to hurt them at all. I remember us having to figure that shit out. But yeah, overall I think if you just like Halo, just get it, dude. There's no real reason not to.
Yeah.
Chemical Agents is mid. I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
I have covered this one. It's on my channel. It only has 400 views, but you know, and I thought it was pretty well edited. I probably messed something up again because I always do with them, but you know, just gas in general in Helldivers, you might as well just go with the stratagem.
It's weird.
It's not a bad status effect, but if you want to use gas, first of all, if you want to have it on your person not as a stratagem or not as an orbital stratagem, you got the guard dog, the gas guard dog, which is just better than the sterilizer. And it's not like the sterilizer is bad. It's not great. It's mid. It's not trash, but it's another mid weapon. The gas guard dog just does its job better because you don't even got to get close, and you can also keep firing with something else to combo with the gas. The drip's pretty solid if you like that whole aesthetic, but I mean,
yeah, the aesthetic either hits or not.
Yeah, it's just really weird. You'll either really like it or really not like it.
Yeah.
which is kind of like Borderline Justice a little bit, although a lot more people think Borderline Justice. I think Borderline Justice is average, just because of the lack of content.
Borderline Justice is pretty good.
Yeah, Borderline Justice over Force of
It has the hover pack, the Deadeye.
Dude, yeah, the Deadeye,
the Talon, the Dynamite. This shit's pretty good. Those are all pretty good stuff.
Pretty solid, you know, little fun things to, you know, throw around and shit. But
the armor's cool.
And the Dynamite got buffed too. Like, I'm pretty sure it does like 1,000 damage now. Not 100% sure, but it is pretty solid. And that, and the drip is amazing. I mean, I love the chest piece. It goes really well with the.
I love the Iron Man Mach 1 helmet.
Yeah, the Iron Man armor set.
Iron Man.
Like, dude, it's goated though.
Yeah, no, that's a fun one. I like it.
Cutting Edge. A lot of people like it. A lot of people like the sickle.
It's alright.
It's only above average in my opinion.
Yeah, it's above average.
The main issue I have with Cutting Edge is that actually I'll put it below Control. I'll put below all those honestly. Like, it has a lot of content. It's one of the main warbonds that had like 3 armors, 3 primaries, secondary, all the other crap. But the secondary's garbage. No one's gonna defend. Well, I don't even remember the name of it. Nobody's gonna defend that thing. It doesn't even deserve a name. It's Abomination. No one's gonna defend it. The Blitzer is only really good on bugs. I mean, even then, it's like kind of okay. It's a fun weapon. Don't get me wrong. I have fun. I mean, that's the thing. I've basically had fun with basically any weapon in Helldivers, but the problem is like the Blitzer, dude. Like it's kind of just mid. So I don't really got anything else to really say about Cutting Edge. The sickle's rated as hell.
I don't know how strong the Halo warbond is, but
it's not that it's not that strong. It's just Halo. I mean, it would kind of be wrong.
Yeah, it's like, the fact that it's like one of the only collabs in this fucking game.
Yeah. It's either that or the Killzone didn't even have a warbond. It just was in the store for a little bit. Democratic detonation's going in generational above the Halo one because that's just here because it's Halo. It's kind of beating a dead horse. Just talking about how good it is. Actually, I'm just gonna skip over it. It's just good, dude.
Calc means calculator, guys.
Freedom's Flame. Calc means calculator. Freedom's Flame is average. Another great little warbond. If you like fire.
It's just fire shit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the patterns on the vehicles are pretty aight, and like the cookout is great. I think the cookout has stun plus fire. It's great, and the torture's pretty good too. Actually, hold on, didn't fire get like stealth nerfed? You know what? I'm gonna hold off on commenting on that actually, because I'm pretty sure fire got stealth nerfed. I'm actually gonna hold out on that.
That's fair.
Main original warbond's going at the top of generational. It has like.
I mean, it's free. It has a shit ton of stuff to it.
Every like weapon in it is either solid or just like okay, or solid or great actually. There's the Scorcher.
You can't really go wrong with it.
Yeah. Also, it has the gambling passive on like every armor set past like.
Oh my god, gambling.
Yeah, dude. I think that's the only armor with it. I think the only armors in the game are the ones with the gambling passive, are either the ones in the Superstore or in the
Superstore, or it's like the where is it? The Masters of like Democracy, is that the one?
No, this one doesn't have
the upcoming one.
It's the Super Citizen one with the wings on the helmet.
Yeah, it's the Super Citizen armor. It's right here. Fucking raw rank it. It's that I'm going to that still. But just because of the freaking semi-automatic Constitution, the amendment is goated on squids. It's absolutely insane. Most DPS in the entire game, I'm pretty sure, from what I remember.
I just love it. I think it's that one, or what was it?
Like content-wise, it's not the greatest, but like if you fuck with the aesthetic, and the passive also isn't that bad either. I believe it got buffed up a lot, but.
Forcer.
No,
it's not that one.
I'm more tempted to put it in average, but like. The amendment is just goated. I have literally no problems with that weapon at all. Polar Patriots. I prefer. I prefer it over Democratic Detonation, in my opinion.
Okay.
Did you find out what the other
back at Master's Ceremony. Yeah. No, but the flag.
The flag, dude. Yeah, hold on. Yeah,
the flag.
Flag's goated, dude.
Flag's extremely good.
Yeah, if you hate the flag, you just hate fun, honestly.
It's no fun, police.
Yeah, no fun allowed, dude. This is a serious Helldivers mission. Only serious people Alright.
The night divers.
Night divers. That is
with that one fuck ass wizardy music.
No, dude, the flag is actually essential if you want to night dive. Future video totally coming out, you know. Gonna work on that.
Servants of Freedom. That's my favorite warbond.
It actually is.
I love Servants of Freedom.
Just because of the mini pocket nuke. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I put Polar Patriots up here.
Everything about it's great.
Yeah, it's just
portable
solid.
Helldivers, the exp whatever it's called, pocket nuke.
Yeah. And the self-exploding suits.
The seeker grenade. The seeker
and
grenade.
The sickle too.
Yeah, the seeker grenade's goated as well.
That one is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that one's pretty good.
Yeah, sickle.
It's just a fun warbond.
It could literally just be covered with. It could literally just have the hell bomb, and it would automatically be in generational. Like, who doesn't like suicide bombing? You know, buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
That's great.
Nuka Nursery.
Nuka Nursery. Alright, Steeled Veterans is going in generational as well. God, this is a really top-loaded tier list. Can you tell I like the game, guys? But Steeled
Maybe
Veterans...
it's almost the game is fun.
Maybe. But Steeled Veterans is good. The Dominator is the greatest primary weapon in the game, no debate. The concussive's great, the passive's great, the drip is amazing. I mean, the servo assisted you can find in other passives, but you don't really find it with like you don't find the, I think, is servo assisted always coming with the limb reduction? Because I think that's literally just for Steeled Veterans armor, with the limb reduction stuff for servo assisted. You know, it doesn't even matter. You know, I'm not even gonna correct myself. I know I'm right. Truth Enforcers, above average. I'd say no, well, not. If everyone's super, no one will be. So I'll put it in average, unfortunately. I think the only real letdown is the Holt, not because it's bad. It's just it's like there's a bit of an entry like to using the Holt because it's swapping between the stuns and flechettes. Yeah, Reprimand is also goated. They didn't even need the buff. It was always great. Urban Legends. I'm also gonna put this one in average. High key.
I love Urban Legends.
I love it too. It's just there's not much diversity in like the stuff you get, because like, it's just melee weapons, I believe.
Is that the one with the anti-tank emplacement?
Yeah. Oh yeah, anti-tank. Actually, hold on. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna put in.
Kind of gets carried by that alone.
Yeah, I'll put it above average. I'm gonna move Master Ceremony down just because. I mean, it gets carried by the amendment.
Oh my god,
you
the
know,
fucking.
Just to even the list out a bit. If I had to like. Pick at straws and stuff.
EAT-12 turret.
I love Viper Commando.
Oh my god.
Yeah, goated though. And the melee weapon, like the spear, is pretty fun. And then Viper Commandos is
pretty good.
Pretty good. I'll put it in average again because it doesn't really come with that much, and the stuff it does come with is
it's
like,
more of just the aesthetics of it.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of these war bonds have kind of fallen
like
into.
The perk, no? The stem thing.
Yeah, the stem.
Yeah, the stem
holy
thing.
Shit, I completely forgot about like the boosters and stuff.
That's what made it so good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the only thing.
Yeah.
That's like one of the only things you'd go for other than aesthetics.
Knife.
Yeah, and then the knife is just aesthetics, bro. Let's hold on. I'm gonna look at this thing
Come
stats
on, man.
right now. That's gotta be decent.
I'm just saying, a knife should one-shot Hulks to the eye.
It should. No, only 300.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, they buffed that. It used to be only 250 damage. And then impact damage.
I unironically believe if you hit a knife to the eye of a Hulk, you should one-shot it.
No, you should. You should.
That's goat shit.
I mean, yeah. Not only did you manage to hit that shit real quick, but
I genuinely think they should.
That's a vital part.
I genuinely think they should bring back the 4-shot on a Charger's leg. I know it was broken. I don't care. The throwing knife has no utility outside of that. Like, there's nothing there for going for it. It's not even that busted, considering Thermites just like one-shot them anyway. Anything want to change before I screenshot this, you know, and
not
hang it up on my wall?
Take a nice little kiss of it.
Yeah, goat shit, man.
Put it on the fridge.